I want to endorse and adopt the revulsion and utter despicable actions as expressed by the Prime Minister of St. Vincent, Ralph Gonsalves. Thank God he's still around to at least give some supreme guidance to the conduct of such persons when they fall out of line. He's in that tradition, and I wish to adopt his recommendation, having regard to all the surrounding circumstances, that the governor of the bank should tender his resignation.
That was attorney Anslem Clouden endorsing concerns raised by Vincentian Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves regarding the multi-million-dollar investment in a permanent residence for the governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank in St. Kitts. Beyond pushing for Antoine's resignation, Clouden is calling for a full investigation into how the multi-million-dollar project was approved, stressing the need for transparency in the management of regional funds.
The most important step I suggest ought to be taken now is an investigation into the minutes of the meeting of the council that would have endorsed such a lavish residence at the expense of each and every taxpayer of the subscribing states within the ECCB. There's no dispute that we need a suitable residence for the governor of the bank, but not a residence that exceeds the ambit of reasonable appropriation of the region's money.
The controversy has sparked wider concerns about how the ECCB's Monetary Council allocates funds, with Clouden questioning whether the decision was made in the best interest of citizens across the Eastern Caribbean. Clouden also took aim at the stark contrast between extravagant government spending and the economic hardships many Caribbean people face.
They're custodians. They have a fiduciary relationship to us, citizens, and they cannot squander the funds that are given to them for investment purposes, transnational investment. Invest in US bonds, invest in Canadian securities and the like. And this is how our currency remains stable. So that Attorney Generals should look at whether it is possible to introduce some sort of legal action on the basis of misfeasance. This situation that has developed needs to be looked into by regional leaders and determine whether, in fact, a residence, well, it's akin to a palace, befitting for a king, should be used by the governor of the bank. It sends a distorted signal to the population at large, most of which are struggling people, living from day to day on their paychecks, and paying their taxes, and whether their money should be squandered by those who want to acquire the type of extravagant and lavish lifestyle for themselves.
Reporting for GBN News, Nisha Paul.